Breaking, cops just made big arrest after Representative Sheila Jackson Lee passed envelope to Ford's attorney. By rwnofficial.com. For those who've decided long ago that Republicans are the source of every corruption, evil and generally creepy development emerging out of Washington, well, you might want to reconsider that conclusion. It's being reported by 100%fedup.com. A Democratic intern for Representative Sheila Jackson Lee has been arrested by U.S. Capitol Police and accused of releasing the personal information of Senator Orrin Hatch, Lindsey Graham, and Mike Lee. Fox News reports that sources tell them authorities are looking into the possibility that at least 2 other senators were doxxed. Jackson Kosko, 27, was arrested and charged with a laundry list of things related to the doxing of the senators. Before working for Jackson Lee, Kosko's LinkedIn page identified him as a Democratic political professional and cybersecurity graduate. He has worked for several different Democrats, according to Fox News, including stints with Senator Maggie Hassan, DMH, former Democratic Senator Barbara Boxer of California, and Senator Dianne Feinstein, GCA, the ranking member of the Senate Judiciary Committee before which Brett Kavanaugh appeared last week. Kosko worked as well as with at least one other unnamed lawmaker. By the way, Fox News adds, Hassan's office has had 2 substantial personnel issues in recent months. Earlier this year, an intern for the senator shouted "MR President, F you," across the Capitol Rotunda at President Trump as he was being escorted into the office of House Speaker Paul Ryan, RWIS. So this Kosko/doxing thing? It must be an especially awkward revelation for the New Hampshire Honorable Senator Maggie Hassan. Kosko has now been fired from Jackson Lee's office. The list of charges Kosko is currently facing includes making public restricted personal information, witness tampering, threats in interstate communication, unauthorized access of a government computer, identity theft, second-degree burglary, and unlawful entry. Police also said that more charges could be filed. 100%fedup.com. The personal information of the 3 senators was posted on their Wikipedia pages. That's a particularly disturbing and dangerous development nowadays when partisanship is becoming increasingly furious, sometimes even violent. And yes, that includes from Democratic and leftist operatives. Furthermore, some are wondering if this information about the former Jackson Lee staffer has any bearing on the mysterious envelope passed to Christine Blasey, Ford's lawyer, during Ford's appearance before the Senate Judiciary Committee last week. That attorney, Michael Brunwich, one of the high-powered lawyers representing Blasey Ford, who is accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault, has been working gratis, according to the Washington Examiner. Bloomberg reports Bromwich has moved to join Ford's team without pay, prompted his resignation from the Washington law firm where he had served as senior counsel. Bromwich also represents former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, who was fired in March by Attorney General Jeff Sessions over allegations he'd violated the FBI and Justice Department's policy related to disclosures to the media. Bloomberg. Attentive Americans, no doubt, have become accustomed to Democrats and leftists striking supercilious poses while staring into the middle distance and paying tributes to their own purity. This Kosko mess clues us in that the progressive side of the political aisle is, apparently, not immune from the fallibilities common to the rest of humankind. Republicans, by no means, are always pure as the driven snow. Hey, they're human beings, too. All have sinned, fallen short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. But the party of Clinton, Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, et al. Have been playing political hardball for a long time. If you'll pardon the mixing of metaphors, that sometimes devolves into outbursts of downright dirty pool, as well. The current viciousness revealed in the slandering of respected, longtime civil servant Brett Kavanaugh reminds us this is how Democrats too often roll. Remember the scabby hijab on Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas back when he was up for confirmation 28 years ago? Recall the slamming of Bill Clinton's lady accusers in the 1990s? Much of it was orchestrated by his wife, who came within a whisper of the White House less than 2 years ago. What about Barack Obama's and the Democrats conniving and passing Obama's signature healthcare scheme, or in the wake of the Benghazi atrocity? The list could be so much longer, but the point is, Democrats will do what they can get away with to keep their mitts on the levers of power and have their way in our nation's capital. If more proof is needed of that noxious reality, it will be provided should Kosko be found guilty of these sleazy and irresponsible shenanigans. Conservatives and Republicans should not, mind you, follow the Democrats' routinely shabby example. No, we don't have to, and must not, become like the bad guys in order to thwart the bad guys. But conservatives, constitutionalists, fans of general decency and rectitude do need to recognize the nature of their ideological, big government, and justifies the means adversaries if they are going to effectively stand up against them.